Now I'm going to call Aditya Kumar Chauhan. Please come and summarize the chapter Lost Spring. Give a big hand for him.
Good morning, all of you. I am going to summarize the chapter The Lost Spring. The Lost Spring has been written by Anis Jung, who was born in 1964 in Rourkela in Hyderabad. She continued her studies in Hyderabad and then she went to United States of America. The story The Lost Spring is an excerpt from her one of the formations, Lost Spring, Stolen Stories of the Childhood. Annie Jung has composed two stories of two boys. The first one is Sahibe Alam and the second one is Mukesh. Anis Jung, the first story is about Sahibe Alam. Sahibe Alam is a rag picker who lives at the periphery of Delhi. Earlier, he used to live in Bangladesh, whose capital is Dhaka. But his home was swept away in a storm and flood, due to which his family moved to the periphery of Delhi. At that time, Sahib Alam used to work as a rag picker. He used to pick he always used to look for some coins, silver coins in garbage, or a 10 rupee note, which was a very big amount for him. Sahib Alam was suffering from poverty. One day he met Anis Jung. Anis Jung asked him that if she would open a school for him, then he would come to study there. At that time, Sahib Alam didn't go to school, so he became very happy after listening this. So after some time, when Sahib Alam asked Anis Jung about the opening of school, then she replied in a very negative manner that she hadn't opened a school. At that time, Sahib Alam became very upset, and Anis Jung realized that all the promises which are made are not completed. Anis Jung is sharing us one more story of Udupi, where a boy used to beg for shoes by going in a temple. And after getting the shoes, the boy became very happy. Then the story has been set up after 30 years, when Sahib Alam became a young man. At that time, he was working at a tea stall shop as a worker, and at that time he used to get 800 rupees as his salary, and 2 square meals of his daytime. Actually, it was a very good thing for him, but after getting 800 rupees and getting proper meal for 2 times, he was not happy at all, because when he was working as a rag picker, he was free. He used to do whatever he wanted to do. But at that time, he was under someone. That's why he was like his freedom is no longer with him. That's why he became unhappy. The second story is about Mukesh, who belongs from Firozabad, and the generations of Mukesh family is working as bangle makers in the glass blowing industries of Firozabad. Firozabad is also known as the center of glass blowing industries in India. So Firozabad is very famous for bangle making. This seems to be very good thing. But when we see in a deep manner, then we will realize that Firozabad was not good at all. The young children used to work in the furnaces at high temperatures, due to which they were losing their eyesight, and also they were suffering from many respiratory diseases. Mukesh didn't want to become a bangle maker, because he didn't want to continue the same profession that his family was continuing from many years. He wanted to become a motor mechanic. That's why when Anis Jung asked him that what he want to become, then he proudly told her that he want to become a motor mechanic. Mukesh's family has 5 members. Mukesh himself, his brother, his brother's wife, his father, and his mother, and his grandmother. his brother's wife used to prepare food for them. Mukesh wanted to become a motor mechanic. One day Annie saw that a plane was passing through the streets of Firozabad. Then Mukesh replied in a humorous way that planes are passing through Firozabad, but there is no any car who had been passed through the streets of Firozabad. That's why he wanted to become a motor mechanic. Here, from both these stories, we may conclude that both the boys are very poor and suffering from poverty, and they wanted to do something apart from the league, and they wanted to do something apart from the league, and they are not afraid of their economical and poor financial conditions, but they want to remove it. Thank you.
Well done. What a good preparation you had made. You narrated the whole story. I told you to summarize it, but you narrated it. That's very nice. Okay.